Die, Luke.
From Disc's Curse.
Curse you, Dist!
We have no rhythm.
That's what I was trying to do. So if you ask me, that went perfectly.
Joe.
KB's kind
But
of.
you never know when it might bite back at you.
Like how?
Like maybe a face appearing on your stomach.
That's oddly
What are you,
specific.
stupid?
Well, you never know. It's the Konat creative former creative after all.
What?
What?
What would you do if this face suddenly showed up?
What the fuck are you going on about?
What the fuck are you on about?
If that happened, I don't think I'd ever speak to you again.
Well,
They sure don't act like old friends.
Yeah, you seem some pretty good terms with the Emperor.
well, maybe it has something to do with Nebula.
Did you say something?
No, nothing at all.
I'm not suspicious either!
Alright, so...
Just married his sister.
Seems like we're traveling a lot between Belkend and various places. Now, granted, we haven't really had to cross the map, but we've gone over
This place like 10
Rhodesia.
times.
Yeah, like 10 times. We've gone through it once.
That was annoying.
That was
I
awful.
agree.
We also forgot to burn.
I mean, look at it. There's nothing to burn on it anymore. It's just
Yeah, really, there is no vegetation.
It's just waste.
Maybe it's already been burned.
We did the job so well. It was done before we got there.
I mean, we did talk about how it would be extremely easy.
Alright, so the question is, where exactly is Spinoza? In
Find
Belkend.
Spinoza. Find Spinoza.
No, you gotta add the pitch, the melody to it too. Find Spinoza. Find Spinoza.
Jesus. I'm gonna watch that video like 10 times when I get home.
I'm gonna have to show that to Red Pear. He'll appreciate it.
Alright, hopefully, I'm just gonna go to the right. Okay, that was too far right too quickly.
Or if I get like into like a public game of Dota, just turn on my microphone and have that video on repeat. Just an entire 15-minute match, just my team only hearing that.
I bet they'd probably disconnect.
they would abandon the game.
Mm-hmm.
Or they just mute my microphone.
That'd probably be what they do.
Yeah. But you know, what kind of nerd does that?
Nerd. Spinoza, why aren't you here?
Where's Spinoza? Where's Spinoza?
Alright, he's not here.
I would expect him to be in here if anywhere.
I don't
They
know
ever
where-
had an evolution for Spinda? I don't think they did.
Nope. Still, Spinda.
Spinda, Spin Doom.
No, no, guys.
Spin.
Spinoza.
Spinoza. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to try another room.
Just thinking, I don't know if I ever looked into. Are those like actually? Are they randomly generated, or is there a set number of patterns for Spinda? For Spinda.
I want to say they're randomly generated, but they're only a set number of patterns.
There's like
There are
a
only a
few
set number of
billion
possible
patterns.
patterns.
Right.
But there's a few billion patterns, so chances you can see two of the same are like nil.
Yeah.
Just
That was kind
imagine-
of a cool idea for a Pokemon, though. One that, like, everyone is different, essentially. Everyone.
It's kind of a pain though. If you're being a true completionist and wanted to get every
Oh,
single
God.
Fuck that.
No, and imagine trying to get a shiny version of all of those Spindas.
Oh God, no. Honestly,
Yeah.
just getting a shiny version of every Pokemon is
Somebody's
honestly
done that.
just getting every Pokemon is challenging enough. For
The
me.
only shiny Pokemon I ever got was an Oddish in Pokemon Emerald, and I remember it fondly
You
because it
live
looked
up
like
to
it
your
was dead
reputation,
because of the
Dr.
coloration.
Well,
Your plan
I've
just
never
might
actually
work.
like seen a wild shiny Pokemon. All the ones that I've gotten have either been like given to me as a reward for completing something or through events.
I found a single shiny Pelipper.
I found
And I
a,
managed to get a trade for a shiny Hippowdon, but shiny Hippowdon is fucking lame. It was so lame that I didn't realize it was shiny
I
when
got
I
a
got it off the
shiny.
GTS.
I found a shiny Dolphin once in Ruby.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. That shiny
mean we can
Oddish carried me
neutralize the
through to the end
miasma?
of the game. I evolved into Blossom. The thing was a monster.
And shiny Swalot is, because I evolved it, is interesting.
Is it
I wouldn't
yellow?
say it's. No, I think it's
Oh.
like blue.
Okay.
No.
It's like not any
neutralized.
really better
I
or
see.
worse than
Alright.
the other giant blob, but
All right, we're getting plot details on how to possibly.
What do you
neutralize
mean?
the miasma. Wait,
Since
Between
Spinda's
the
Guys.
spots are
Outlands and the
based on its
Cliff Off
personality
exists a
value.
force
Well,
field called the dividing
Look.
line. Right, Tier?
I just advanced the text using L2. I'm trying other buttons now. L2 does it,
Yes, it's a region of
nothing else
forest
seems
created
to.
by the Sephiroth trees. It holds up the outer lands.
but yeah, circle doesn't do it. Triangle, square, none of them. But
just
L2,
X and L2.
L2 for some
The
reason
upward
does
force
it.
of
weird.
The dividing line is in equilibrium with the planet's gravity.
Gesundheit.
Lowering the outer lands means breaking that gravitational equilibrium.
So basically, what you're saying is when you lower the outer lands, miasma will start coming up through the ground again.
When the descent begins, the dividing line creates downward force. That becomes a membrane that will push the miasma back beneath the surface into the core.
But that isn't actually getting rid of it. Are you sure it won't come out again?
Pretty sure it'll come out again.
If the miasma originates in the core, then it flooded the cliff off because the Sephiroth are open. Once the outer lands are lowered, if we shut down all the passage rings,
The Sephiroth will close, and the miasma will stop coming out.
With the core's vibration stopped, the liquefied land has begun to solidify quickly. So even if we close the Sephiroth, the land won't be swallowed up.
Well, that's good.
That's fantastic.
And to think you came up with it before me, the master physicist.
And backstabber. Maha!
even so,
Don't
we
give
couldn't
me a
be
knife!
sure without having it checked by an expert.
Or a fork.
I'll
Or a
make do with it!
Now
Or a
what's left is
spoon.
to do something
Or
about
a
the Sephiroth
spork.
at Mount Rainier.
Oh, sporks. I love sporks.
Voices.
We
They're
need
just
to
getting-
take that audio clip and just take it completely out of context.
I love sporks.
I love sporks.
No, not even that. Just the
Sporks.
We should rest at the
Ah,
inn before heading there.
Get them to
That's
give you some more
fantastic.
medicine in the meantime.
Yeah.
Right, I'll do that.
Okay, so I've been
I think
advancing
it'll
the
take some
text in this
time,
entire
so
cutscene
go
using
on.
L2
Go
since
to
I
bed.
figured out that you can use it.
Ah,
We'll
L2.
meet them tomorrow in front of the inn.
Ah, sporks.
It's-
Okay. Some of
Goddamn.
Spinda's Pokedex entries mention the odds of two Spinda having the same spot pattern is less than 1 in 4 billion. Since Spinda's spots are based on its personality value, a 32-bit number, a simplistic model would put the odds at 1 in 4,294,967,295, which is indeed smaller than 1 in 4 billion. However, it is actually possible for two personality values to produce spot patterns that are visually identical, so the real odds are somewhat higher.
Okay.
So better than 1 in 4 billion.
Yeah.
Hey, that's something.
Well, it looks like everything.
So you're
So at least you wouldn't get a lot of duplicates.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There is a chance.
I'm worried too.
She could tell her to stop wearing herself out.
But if you did,
Yeah, she wouldn't like it at all. As soon as we're done with the passage rings, let's find a way to cure her once and for all.
yeah, let's do that.
Like a Mew just like bounced and just was silent.
All right, now I hope the game doesn't actually want us to go.
Cures.
I hope the game doesn't actually want us to go and talk to Spinoza. Or not Spinoza, but
It's gonna be a
Shoot.
new joke, isn't it? Just going, ah, something.
We've got like 3 or 4 new memes just from today.
We're a bunch of filthy memers.
Well, and don't forget passive aggressive Ion or sassy passive aggressive Ion.
Sass,
Yeah.
Sass Master Ion.
You're all
Sassmaster Fry.
You're all going to die.
Luke, wake up!
Oh shit.
What is it?
Tear's gone.
Oh shit.
The researchers said she headed to the port with the phonomine gathering team.
Ash came here to see Spinoza. Supposedly he went with her.
Ash too? What's going on?
And we found this in her room.
What is it?
A
It's an
condom.
ore that can be found in Orshan Cavern.
Nope, I guess we're going back to Orshan Cavern.
Oh, goody.
So Tyr went to go do
I
something in
think I
Orshan
hated that
Cavern?
place. Is that the place for the oil?
No.
Yeah,
That
what do you
was
wanna
the
do?
abandoned factory
Yeah.
outside of
I'm
Capital.
pretty sure we
Vatican?
crashed the
Vatican.
game there at least.
Go
once.
after
Whoa!
them, what else?
That was quite the jump. Luke.
God,
Let's go.
I didn't even see that. It just happened.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
He looked like that jump should have put his feet through the end of the bed, and somehow he ended up way in front of it.
Like, what if he miscalculated and instead had his feet land on the bed, but when they went through the bed? So he's just like planted there.
What is Tyr thinking?
It looks like Ash went along too. Come to think of it, she's had something on her mind ever since the Maggiore Islands. Yes, she has seemed a bit absent-minded since we encountered Legretta.
She regretted that encounter. But Tyr going with Ash.
God damn it! Is Tyr gonna dump me for Ash?
I was only with you to get to your clone.
I was only with you to get to your original.
Foolish
looks like-
replica, Luke.
Alright, well this is a detour. I thought we were going to be able to go directly to Mount Zalejo, but the plot had other plans.
Or is this the one where we found the replica Cheagle?
Yes.
Okay.
And where we also encountered that giant fish thing. Oops.
Wait,
right.
now the replica Cheagle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foolish replica Cheagle. Yeah,
it was at the end of a dungeon in a cutscene.
Wasn't it like super fat or super skinny or something like that?
Something about it.
It was weaker.
That.
I think it's around this corner. Yep, there we go.
Welcome to Ocean Cavern. Not the Ocean Cavern, no, Ocean.
Orshan.
As I said, Ocean Cavern, but said by Coach Z.
Who's Coach Z?
From Homestar Runner. Have you heard of the thing about trying to pronounce job but saying it jorb?
Jorb. Oh!
Yeah. He can't say job. He says jorb.
They took her doors.
So a lot of stuff is
Wait,
like
guys! They actually recognized Luke.
Ooh.
No, it's the replica.
Stop! Commandant Grant said to let them through. Ignore them and return to your work.
Yes, ma'am.
Command!
Command. It was cut off
that
as a
mean?
command.
Just what I said. You're searching for Tyr and Ash, are you not? I'll let you pass. Go on in.
You shall pass.
Oh, cool!
I'm merely respecting Commandant Grant's wishes. You're headed for Mount O'Neill next anyway. We'll settle things between us there.
There's going to be a boss fight.
Sounds about right.
I mean, there is
I'm
one
worried
in every,
about-
dungeon, so I wouldn't expect less.
Not every dungeon. A lot of the Sephiroth actually don't have boss fights.
Yeah, aren't the oracles supposed to be there? And if they aren't there, what are they up to?
Really, Alex? What is Oracle up to?
So this is where the Oracle Knights went.
Though it looks like they were leaving. Yeah, they're taking something they need somewhere else.
Shouldn't we go after them?
No, Tyr is more important.
Then the fate of the world.
Legretta said that she and Van are deeper inside the cavern. Yeah, let's hurry.
Something tells me they're taking it to that place where they just said that we'd settle things.
Nah.
Actually, no. The things
Oh,
that they're taking from here are not going there.
Okay.
At least from
I don't even
Where?
remember
what
what
I...
the things are.
Ash.
What's wrong, Natalia?
No.
She's
it's
thinking of
nothing.
that Ash.
Are you okay? You're actually kind of a klutz, aren't you?
Nice one, Luke.
Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. Thank you, Luke.
Don't worry about it.
Let's get going.
shipping.
The sexual tension is so thick you could cut it with a butter knife.
Aren't they cousins?
No.
No, we can't get up that way. I guess we're gonna have to walk
Wait,
it.
how much of that has been addressed at this point in the plot?
What has?
What about Natalia? It's already been resolved.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been fairly resolved. Yeah.
that's annoying.
Okay, because I don't want to
Oh,
spoil
'cause-
anything, but it is pretty clear
Here,
that
I'll-
they're not related at all.
I'll switch.
No, you
I
you
know,
didn't
but
spoil
they're
anything.
technically cousins.
Here, I'll switch you
By
to Natalia
birth.
for the time being.
Or not by birth, by...
Yeah, you're not spoiling anything. I know
That's
that.
still too weird for me. Maybe I'm just an old-fashioned guy, but interfamilial relationships did not cut it for me.
Let's see, so Natalia's heal thing heals everyone, right?
No.
No.
She
it's
only
still targeted?
has single target.
You wouldn't have to worry about, like,
okay.
birth defects that come from inbreeding, but yeah, it is a little weird if you're from, like, a close family. Too.
Yeah.
Get that close.
Let's move on to a different topic.
Ooh,
That would be
my.
good!
No, not frogs again.
You're getting triggered by a lot of things.
Ah! Sorry.
Not video games! Ah!
I took a class in triggering. That way I can make money off of people's hard work by saying I have triggers.
Well, shit.
Van, stop!
Ash!
I'm just gonna set up my
I see
Tumblr
your
account and
friends
be
have
like,
come for
I am a space kin.
Go. You too, Ash.
Van, if you keep this up, the miasma will destroy your body too.
All that matters is that I free humanity from the score and give it a way to survive.
Yep, he is the model extremist.
Master Van, what were you doing here?
Like, it doesn't matter what happens to me as long as I accomplish my mission.
They're planning to abandon Belkand and move to a new Thaumaturgy research
And in
facility.
some cases,
Also,
actually-
there's the Cheagle I was talking about.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, one of them.
Master, why are you so obsessed with making a replica world?
we all live in a replica world.
Even with all the 7th phonons in the world, you still couldn't replicate the entire planet.
Not with that attitude.
Unless you used Lorelei.
He intends to use the enormous mass of 7th phonons in the core, Lorelei.
The stronger the core's vibration, the stronger the planet storm, and the more 7th phonons available.
Words.
But you all put a stop to that.
Also, wouldn't
So
there be
that's why you
7th
didn't want the
phonons
core
that
stopped.
you would also be trying to copy? How does that work?
Good question.
The slightest mistake in Thaumaturgy
So like, can you
creates
just create
replicas that perish
mass
right away.
with some phonons? So how
If
do
you make replicas of the 7th phonon, then why would you need to do anything to Lorelei?
Yeah, couldn't you just infinitely? Couldn't you just
We're putting too much
infinitely
logic into this
Phenomena is
RPG.
caused by 7th phonons separating from the replica. If the separation is stopped, the replica survives.
Impossible. To begin with, phonons of the same type are attracted to one another.
the opposite magnets.
The 7th phonons will separate from matter and return to the planet storm.
He plans to destroy the aggregate of 7th phonons, Lorelei. Then the surplus 7th phonons will disappear.
And without any 7th phonons to attract them, they won't separate.
Without the 7th phonon, the score cannot be read. The score will disappear, and replicas will persist. Two birds with one stone.
You have to hand it to him. It's pretty efficient.
Van intends to use Luke to accomplish that.
It can't be done using the reject. It has to be Ash.
Commandant, we finished loading the supplies.
Also,
I
can I
need you.
please take my
I'll wait
helmet
for
off?
you at the
It's
absorption
fucking
gate.
cold in here.
Van,
Everything
wait!
echoes.
Even my thoughts. Thoughts.
I'm sorry it had to come to this, Mysterica.
Wait, did I leave the stove on? Stove on? Stove on?
Damn it! I
Does
won't
my
let you
wife
get
still
away.
love me? Love me?
Doing a good job of that, not letting him get away right there.
You're in no shape to do that.
I think he might have been injured.
It's gone, just as I thought.
But the
Where are you
foolish
going?
replica Cheagle is still there.
Foolish replica Cheagle.
Well, we don't know if
I
it's the
have
real
no
one or the
time.
replica one.
Freegle.
Freegle.
Freegle. Caw!
Nah.
We should return to town ourselves.
Yes, we're near Sheridan.
Can we please take that Cheagle with us? Oh, yeah. No one's going to be coming here anymore.
Okay, let's take him.
We need something for the road anyway.
That sounds like a plot point.
I'm on the road again.
Considering one of them is with the other people and one of them's with these people.
No, we just leave the replica with Aston, I think.
Oh.
Cheagle meat is actually very marketable on the black market.
And
don't
you
need
would
to know
know
it's
this
replica.
how?
Yeah, know a guy.
I know a guy. You know,
May know
you
a
know
guy.
guy.
You know guy, you know, he's a guy. I know the guy.
Guy. Please tell us
Guy.
what you
Yeah,
were
he's
doing.
the guy that you got.
Mhm.
No. Guy.
He's the guy that you got.
He's
Plus,
guy,
like,
I'm
10 to the
sorry.
counter.
I thought the miasma might be accumulating in my brother, too, since he also used the passage rings.
And you were worried about him?
Worried? Yes, perhaps that's what it was. I saw Major Legretta drop the Orshan Cavern ore. I felt like he was calling me. So I thought I'd try to persuade him one last time.
Oh, so that's
alone.
what she dropped that we commented on.
Yep.
That's a sister for you.
But that's over now. This whole time, I kept hoping that Van might stop this insanity.
He's definitely not gonna stop.
Yeah.
But Van and I have chosen our separate paths.
Are you sure you're okay with having to fight him?
Did you
Not
forget?
really, but
That's why I came to the Outer Lands. I won't hesitate any longer.
It sounds
you know,
like she's made up
honestly,
her
if
mind.
I,
Shall
live
we
in
head
this
for the
world and I
next
heard about
passage
that, I probably would join Van's side too.
Next
Because,
is
like,
Mount
world's gonna
Rainier,
get fucked
which is
anyway. Might as
supposedly
well create
crawling with lots of nasty
a different world where
monsters.
people won't get fucked.
mm-hmm.
I mean, if you didn't hear about this plan, that is.
Legretta and the other god generals will be waiting
I
for
mean,
us
when
as
you have
well.
the option of following
Major?
Lowe's plan, which would fuck
It's
everyone.
a dangerous place, but there's definitely a passage
Hero's
ring
plan, which
Are you
might
ready,
fuck
Tyr?
everyone. And it's Van's plan, where it's like everyone's fucked, but there's
Yes,
a backup.
but there's also an everyone that isn't
Then let's
fucked.
head for Mount
Yeah.
O'Neill.
So
If you don't mind, I'd like to stop in.
It's like Schrodinger's fucked. Everyone is simultaneously fucked and not fucked.
Let's ask Nefri about the current conditions on Mount Ronil.
Schrodinger's fucking.
Okay.
So
Where do you go from there?
So,
Hooray! It has a place to live.
so how's your sister doing, by the way?
Fine. Thank you for asking.
I guess Tyr was hesitant to fight the Commandant after all.
I know what you were going with there too.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, he is our only living family after all.
I'd be more surprised if she didn't hesitate.
I don't think I could ever fight family. Good thing I don't have
Yeah, must have been a really tough decision for Tyr.
As if the strain on her body from the passage rings wasn't enough. The strain on her heart must be terrible.
When did you become a poet?
I wish we didn't have to force such pain on her.
Ever since I cut
I'm
my
lying.
ever since I cut my hair. That's when I became a poet.
all you need is a beret. Luke. All you need is a beret and a really foul-smelling cigarette.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Your poetry disgusts me. Oh my god, bad
Van's plan might seem crazy at first glance, but in fact it's remarkably well thought out. Thank you, Jade. At least one person agrees with me.
Destroying Lorelei and the seventh phonon to prevent replicas from disintegrating and the score from being read.
It really is unbelievable.
Unbelievable, perhaps, but it seems like he intends to go through with it.
Ash would never cooperate with Van.
Van might be able to use Ash's power even without his cooperation.
Foolish original Ash.
In any case, our top priority is to lower the Outer Lands safely. Besides, now we know where Van is.
Jade's right. Before we head to the absorption gate to stop him, We have to work to get the passage ring at Mount Roneal.
Yes. Very
Sorry,
well.
I paused. I had something in my throat.
Was it an assassin's frog?
Possibly. Or maybe a spork.
Ah! Sporks! Wee. I can't make this thing go faster. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Actually, before we go there, we're gonna see what this has. Shells. And coral.
Was that last one phantom fish?
Yes.
Did we just find a ghost fish?
Yes.
We'll put it right next to the sketchy chicken.
Alright, so you can actually... I believe you can't...
Stretchy chicken.
You can't land on snow, but there is like this one section right here that...
Why can't you land on snow?
Because reasons.
God damn it.
Well, the game doesn't want you skipping certain things, like going through Canterbury. No, or at least I'm pretty sure we can't do it right now.
Don't tell me what to do, game. You're not my real dad.
I mean, I'd be surprised if that wasn't the case.
You'd be surprised if it wasn't my real dad?
No, I said I'd be surprised if what you just said was not true.
Meaning it wasn't not your real dad.
In other words, I'd
Wait,
be surprised
what?
if it was your real dad.
Hey, you never know. He might be Mettaton.
Ooh, yes.
EX.
I don't know.
It's Undertale.
Okay, then.
You're cancer.
You mean L cancer.
You are L cancer. Now get out of here with their Los Blue jeans.
I'm wearing khakis, though. You're the one wearing...
Alex,
You're the one
yeah,
I'm actually the only one wearing blue
the
jeans.
Yeah.
The rest of us are all wearing khakis.
Like a bunch of
No,
fucking
we're
nerds.
wearing khaki shorts. Evan has cargos.
Yeah.
Redx and I are the
Dude,
ones.
that's
Jade,
shameful.
perfect
You need to
timing.
sing pants. Can't be seen wearing cargo pants in public.
I use pockets. I don't know.
Dude, you're likely to get intercepted by the fashion police. They're brutal, man. They'll fucking be like, now listen.
Saphir
Look,
collapsed
I'm
in
wearing
the town
pants.
square
That's
and
good
hasn't
enough
woken
for
up
society.
since.
Okay, so, by the way, Saphir is Dist.
Who?
That's Dist's real name.
Ah.
Saphir.
Okay, that definitely makes sense.
And it's a better name
okay,
than
let's
Dist.
go.
It is.
Yeah.
Saphir?
Dist's real name.
Like how
If
he
you
just
waited a
went
second,
through
it just
explaining
would have explained it to us.
Huh? What's this doing collapsed down
He was
here?
waiting here for us to show up, and we never did because we saw through his ruse.
Apparently, my brother promised to meet Saphir here. He keeps mumbling, "Is Jade here yet?"
Didn't we get a letter from him when we were looking for the flight stone?
My, he waited so dutifully for Jade.
Well, he is an idiot after all. Still, this is convenient. We'll beat him awake and ask him about Mount Roneal. Where is he?
I rented a room at the inn and put him to bed there.
And by the inn, she means the hotel.
Then call the military police and send them to the inn.
There is an actual regular inn here as well.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
You're going to
Where do you
arrest
think the commoners stay?
Fine, but don't let them do anything violent to him.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I wouldn't think about hurting your husband.
Let's go
now
to
let's
the
go.
This is not her husband.
I'd ship it.
Right.
I was about to say something along the lines of, he knew what he said.
I know what I said.
I regret nothing.
If you had to compile like
Okay,
a list of
when
5
the world
things-
changes sounds like the beginning to a song. Like, when the world changes, I don't know where to go from here. But, okay, tell me I'm wrong, though. That sounds like the beginning of a song.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can see it.
The
I
world
ship it.
changes. The world changes.
No. No.
Oh, that's an adorable position.
Oh, that he still has his massive glasses on.
And smiles.
And his like,
Yeah.
giant, whatever it is on his coat.
That was really
He's
uncomfortable
playing
moaning.
tag with you in his dreams, Colonel.
Well now, I'll just ask him a little about Mount Roneal. Please, wait outside, everyone.
Really hoping to hear a bunch of, like, crashing noises.
No, you,
Wait.
you
Wait.
get.
Stop! Stop! You're killing me! Jade! I'm sorry!
It seems the earthquakes have led to more frequent avalanches.
Okay, that's pretty
The
great.
monsters in the area have likely grown aggressive due to that influence.
Okay, about that scream just now?
Oh, that was nothing. Now, let's be going.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. I was gonna say, before all that starts, you just hear the snap of one rubber glove.
Wait, can we just keep running around in circles forever? Yep.
It's a good place to hatch Pokemon.
Was it when I wanted to hatch an egg, I would just take a penny and put it under my gamepad and just roam around the
You're
city.
not the only one.
I'm a little scared too.
Even if we lower the outer lands and eliminate the miasma, we may not be able to live like we did before.
Cat got your tongue, Natalia?
Natalia?
Everybody in the forest would probably be surprised too.
It is the responsibility of the rulers of Kimlaska and Malkuth to look after their people. That is the purpose of royalty, of government. As for the Cheagles, we'll have to leave that to Mew.
You know, the one that was exiled by them.
The freak!
Mew, you can handle that, can't you?
I'll try!
For now, let's just worry about our own goals.
Our own goals instead of the Chi goals.
Ah! Okay, we gotta do this one.
This will be good.
Jade really is nasty to dist, isn't he?
I don't know. I think they like each other.
They've known each other. Yeah, they've known each other since they were kids, right?
Yeah, seems like it. Nephew was nice to Dis too. And everyone here seems to think well of him. He must have been a cute kid.
Maybe Jade has that attitude towards Dist in order to hide his real feelings.
Maybe so. Kind of like getting angry at somebody you fall in love with.
Jade sure is cute himself. A fascinating conversation. Cute, is it? What?
I love the delay on that.
Like, I just like to imagine her staring at him for a good 5 seconds, like, whoa!
Then suddenly being surprised.
Yeah. Ah, Jade!
Fancy seeing you here with us.
Ah,
like always.
Jade!
Ah,
That's the
Jade!
thing. When you're in a party like that, you can't really
The god
gossip
general
about
Dist
each
is
other.
inside.
Everybody's right there.
Arrest him immediately.
Arrest him immediately.
Yes, sir.
I soften him up a little, but stay cautious.
They go in there, he's just a pulp. Also, nice magic neon sign.
Now we can head for Mount Ronil.
Is it just saying
I
Lord
understand
over and
now
over
why
again?
everyone is so
It's
scared.
probably their language for
I don't
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
these-
going and
this
translating
weird,
it.
like, music notey script.
It definitely looks like it says Lord.
There is actually a like letter to letter translation, so it probably says something.
Oh, so it probably says hotel.
Probably.
Yeah. Because it's 5
Yeah, like
letters.
that's what's on all of our
And they vaguely
on all of our
reference
intro videos. It actually has like our screen names written in that alphabet.
Oh, that's cool.
But below, or
Yeah.
them
Below
in
the
Replica.
English, obviously.
Yeah.
All right, so next time we'll be heading to Mount Ronil. See you guys then.
I thought I'd go here. This is ice.
Fire and ice.
Oh shit, bro.
Got caught on the.
Like that. If that had soft blocked the game.
All right, see you guys next time.
Mew.